think that we're crazy. They just haven't seen love this plainly. When they ask what on earth is going on, just tune your record in and play this song. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet, sip you slow then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold of me. Baby, I don't care, I don't think I'd even mind. Between holding your hand, what I'm feeling in the bottles of wine. Just might be something that could stick. Well, at least I put my money down on it. 'Cause to me our love is like an old-fashioned finest whiskey poured out in our glasses. You are something sweet, sip you slow then repeat. You're the habit I thought I could be, but old-fashioned love's got a hold on me. Old-fashioned love's got a hold on me. Yeah, old-fashioned love. We've had pain and lovers go. We've been around enough to know that what this world really needs is something like you and me. Bitter with a touch of sweet, cold but it goes down with ease. Old-fashioned love is what this world really needs. Old-fashioned love.
Well, I've got this cleaned up, planed up, and I'm going to scribe it in center to center. This is where I'm going to put my pocket, center of here, drop it down 5 inches. So that's the next process, and then I can carry on to the next one, and I'll try and get 3 of these done today. So yeah, that's gonna look amazing. All right. Well, I cut the bulk of this out, and then I took the chainsaw and I brushed it down, and I want the depth of this to be 5 inches, so I'm at 5 inches here, so I'm very close to, you know, taking it down to finish measurement with the chisel. So that's my process here. Is I take my template and I make this out and I determine what this depth's going to be to according to the floor, and like the sills are 8x8s, so I'm going to go down 5 inches into the sill with the pocket, and then I'm going to give myself 2.5 inches for this. I guess it would be a large tenet to sit into the pocket, so it's going to be enough. So there's 2.5 inches, so I'm going to, that's how much is going to be sitting inside the pocket into the sill. So it's working out. So all I got to do now is clean it up on both ends, and I'll get this planed up, and then I'll do the pockets, and then we'll get these three joists into the floor system. Good evening. I'm down here this evening. I am doing catch up. It's a lot of work getting these joists done. So I thought maybe I just, instead of boring with you with all the cuts and stuff, I'll just explain what I'm doing. I got about half of them uh, ready. I'm cut, uh, cut to the floor joists. They're going to sit level with the sills. But here's what I'm doing. I'm down. Let me just turn this camera around. So I take it the 6x8s, and then what I do is I plane them square, and then on this side here they're all 59 from center of that long sill to center of this sill. It'll be 59, and then down the middle here between these two, between that one and this one, center to center is 61 1/4, and then on this end they're back to 59 inches. So this is my template to what I do. So what I've done is I'm going to what I've done, this is 5 inches. If you can imagine this being the joists, and I have these marked out. They're going to sit like that, 5 inches down. So they're going to sit flush, and so that's what I'm doing to both ends. So this is wasn't part that, it wasn't in the plan, but this is what I'm doing. So what I'll do is I put this on top after I get this to length, and then I just trace out my template, and then this is what I cut, and I'll do that with the chainsaw, and I do that with both ends. I'll do this here and then flip it over, and then I'll do that end, and I'm going to do these 3 tonight, another 3 tomorrow night, and by this weekend they'll be all rough cut, and then I'll get them planed, and then I'll get my joists, my motors, chainsaw motors, and then I'll get going on these pockets, and hopefully by this weekend, Sunday night, I'll have all these done and in the sills. So that is the plan. Hopefully I can hopefully that'll work. Quite a busy month here lately. I've been away just about every weekend and doing my other work at my regular job. So, and that is my special projects department. So I'm also going to be, I think I mentioned it before in another video, that I'll be doing timber framing there and log construction. So that's the plan. So it's quite an undertaking, and developing a new department. So it takes time. I want to get all this set up and done right. Plus, it's got a garden. I took some video of what I'm doing with the garden. This is the 2nd year. Last year, from breaking the ground to having the first crop of potatoes come up, there wasn't all that. It was a good start. I got to see how the ground, what it would grow. It wants to grow. So I added compost with it this year, and where I did add compost, the potatoes are growing quite well. So that's really promising. Next year, I want to plant potatoes again. Plus, I want to do corn and all that other stuff. I hope to plant 200 Saskatoon trees within that garden, and blueberries, raspberries, and build some raised bed gardens for the community, so they can it's for them, right? So I want to be able to get that done for them, so they'll be able to benefit from the garden. So it's and plus do some training. So that's all in it. That's all in in the plan. All right. Well, I better get busy here. I want to use the what light I have here. It's about 7:30, and so I'll be able to finish what I'm doing, and then pack up and get home and get cleaned up and enjoy the rest of my evening. All right. Well, I'll get at it and hopefully I can show you uh, all this work done this weekend, or else early next week. So for sure the coming weekend. So yeah, let's get it done. All right, awesome. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Just showing my little journey in this log building or this timber framing structure. It's amazing. All right. So I'm going to clamp these down and then chainsaw this way, cut it off, get rid of that, and then do this angle. That's how I do my rough cut. I'll do the same on that end, and then get them all ready. And as long as I keep above my black line, I'll have my 5 inches, and then I just clean it up, chisel it up, and then I'll put a sander to it and smooth it out, and then I'll chamfer the edges when it's all done. Then it's finished. All right. Well, I got 3 done, so a couple hours work, if that, maybe. You know, that's what did I said 7:30 when I was starting to. Oh, I forget. But anyways, these are sitting upside down. This is how I clamp them down, and I'm fairly close to my mark. I'm above my mark here. So this is 5 inches to there. So that's what I'm aiming for. So nice clean cuts for a rough cut. No, I just finished that up, and then they will once they cleaned up, and I get these chainsaw mortars out, then I can get the rest of these done. I have 4 more rows to go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows to go. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I'm getting there. All right. A little bit at a time, and one log at a time, and absolutely get that finished up. Yeah, so it's another beautiful evening here. It's just gorgeous evening, nice and cool down here in the trees. Temperature here is 18, 15, 16, yeah, 18. Yeah, well, 18 and a half Celsius. Nice and cool. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. I'm going to grab something to, I think I have a juice here or something in the bag. This is my holiday trailer, kind of using it for a tool shed. I'll get my tool shed built yet anyways. So yeah, it's a nice little trailer. Well, it's a 35 footer. Everything works on it. So clean it up. Used it a few times last year. Yeah, that chainsaw work. I'll sit down here and relax a little bit. Let's look at the river. Wow, I got a pile of joists here ready to, I got to clean up now. I have 27 of these ready to go. Well, not ready to go, but I got them all rough cut now, finished. So this is what they look like. They're upside down right now. So I have them all labeled 1 to 27, 1 all the way up to 27. So first joist will go, I have these labeled out as well, 1 and then 2 and 3 and so on. So what I got to do now is clean up the rough cuts and make sure they're 5-inch depth. Maybe I'll go a little bit less, maybe 4 3/4. We'll see how that goes. I'll do the first 3 and see how that works out. So that's what I'll be doing next. Yeah, looks like we're going to get some rain. I've had an alert on my phone saying thunder showers. So, alright, well, made a bunch of sawdust now. I got to clean it all up. And I have all those blockings. I'm going to stack the blockings away, all these blockings. I'll stack them and put them away and we use them for something else, but the rest is firewood. Alright. Yeah, so I've been busy. Really pleased that we got those done. So it's been a process, but that's okay, right? I got a project to do, and I want to make sure the floor is nice and strong, not bouncy. So it's every 2 feet. I did a layout every 2 feet. It's 2 feet from the edge, 2-foot centers, 2-foot centers all the way down. So I have nine rows all together, and of course this is where the last one, and it's 2 feet from the edge as well. So yeah, been a process with these, but anyways, it'd be well worth it. I'm looking forward to getting this floor, getting the joists in, get it sheeted, insulate it and sheet it, and then you can start doing the vents. All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm back down at camp. I'm going to start cleaning up all the work that I've done. It's been a process doing with 27 joists, so I'm going to clean them up now. And I thought maybe I'll just show you what I'm using for tools. Let's get at it. So here's what I'm going to use. All right, so I'm going to use the planer 4-inch sander or 4 1/4-inch sander, 7-inch. Use my 1.5-inch chisel, square mallet, pair of gloves. So what I'm going to do, I have this set at 7 inches. So I got this sitting over the edge. So what I'm going to do is square this end up on the 2 ends on each joist to 5-inch. So we're pretty close, but you can see that we're at a square, and I'll get it as close to 5 inches as possible. And then what I'm going to do is I'm kind of doing a bit of both square rule and scribing, so it seems to work for me. Make this process a lot easier. Scribe when I need to, and square rule when it's necessary. So it makes things easier for me. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try and push through getting most of these done today, or get at least half done. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll just take you along on the process, and let's get busy. All right.
Message here on the telephone, 'cause we've no idea when we're coming home. Any place we wander to, any season we go through, I'll this whole time you were stringing me along. Now I'm crying, I'm trying to hold it down. Told me now you're less sure than before. Did I do to make you walk in close? Now I'm crying, I'm trying to hold it down. Oh, but I don't know what to do. You said just like glue when a present you threw, and I presented you. Told me now you're less sure than before. What did I do to make you walk in closed doors? Now I'm crying, I'm trying to hold it down. Oh, but I don't know what to do. You said just like you, presented to you, and I presented you.
So that's what I'm going to do. So as you can see, it doesn't take long to clean it up. This is at 4 3/4, so I'm going to do them all at 4 3/4. So that's it. So what I'm doing is, I realized I ran out of chalk on my chalk line. So what I done is just find center again, and then just mark it with my level where the string is. So I'll go along, and I do need to find center so I can, get my measurements for my pockets. So that's what I'm doing now. So I just got to do the four long cells, or 4 long girts, I should call it. All right, then we'll get busy on the rest of this.
Waking up in the flower bed, the sun is up, table set, we eat and drink. Body and bread, blood and wine, there's a time to live, time to die, and a time to be. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Say a word, hold a hand. Life is not the sum of what we plan, but the in-between. This miracle of human life and the body and time that we occupy, it is all together sacred. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Tomorrow's still a mystery. Don't worry about what you wear or eat, just stop and smell the roses. Nothing here is guaranteed, but the love surrounding you and me, it will hold us together. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment.
So far so good. I got the first one in. I did a little tweaking it out, a little bit of make it fit better, but that's going to be a strong floor when it's all done. I like it.
With everything in motion,
It'll work out.
here now,
It'll be a process.
see the beauty that is woven.
Yeah. And that's how it's going to look. I'll just put some pins in here, structural screws, be good to go. Alright, well, another beautiful day down here at the river, nice and cool. It's a little bit smoky here. We got a lot of smoke in from BC and parts of Western Canada. I believe we have some fires still going on in Alberta, but fire season. I believe it's a little worse this year, but anyways, we'll keep on working here and get the rest of these done when time allows, and we're busy with regular work. And but there it is. We're going to get the, I like to get more done, of course, but I sure like to see it when it's all done, and then I can, plan is to insulate it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some strapping down in here. Well, I'll put, and then 2x2s or something like that down here. Then put a sheet plywood in between, insulate it. I'm not sure if I will poly it. I think I'll poly it, or I'll put some R50 in it. That should keep the cold out and have a nice warm floor in the winter times. And yeah, that's gonna be nice and cozy when it's all finished. All right, well, thanks for following me on this little journey. I will continue doing putting in these joists. It was a process getting the first one in, and getting them all cleaned up. Get them cleaned up so they're getting not so rough, and chamfer it like so, and then just waters out these pockets, and then put her in, and keep going at it. All right, it's a beautiful day. What is the temperature here? It was plus 24 earlier, but it feels like it cooled off some. We have a nice beautiful breeze. Oh no, we're still at 24. Okay, time to pack up and cover it all up. Okay, see you on the next one.